Hello, everyone. This is Lifting the Veil, and today I wanted to talk about humbling tactics with men. As of recently, I have been extremely busy, but I will bring the post like every once in a while. I haven't made a permanent schedule of everything, but one of these days I will have something better than sporadic posting. First tactic I notice that men use to humble thy beautiful woman is education. And this is just something I noticed and picked up over the years. I wouldn't say I was a recent graduate. So I graduated in 2022 with the communications media degree. I was thinking about disclosing the place, but I was like, no, don't do that, don't do that. But so it wasn't too long ago, but most of the experiences I had like during being in college and after was mainly men that would try to make it seem college isn't the expectation or college is kind of pointless. And I totally get it. But why, out of every time you can speak about education and talk about how trade work is more important or having an associate's, if we even get to an associate's, or just getting a regular job without a degree is so important, why not talk about that any other time? I notice like they always bring it up when I'm talking about my higher education. And the humbling tactics are like endless. Like it could be just in small ways, like, oh well, and usually I notice like the I don't know, I need to give these men a name. The boo-boos or something. They usually perk their heads up. Like as soon as you say, okay, I have higher education, their eyes kind of, oh, eyes scrunch up, and then their neck kind of goes up, and their head tilts, and then they gotta go in with a punch. It's like, oh, I wanted to go to school. I'm planning to go to school. That's something I would do in my career. I have a trade, or oh, I want to go. I have a business, start my business, and this, that. That's not the purpose. The purpose was me to just inform you of my education and get that out the way before you individually try to compare yourself with me. When men use the word little to describe things that hold personal value to women. So if I start a business and you go around and I share that information with you because I confide and I trust in you, and you go around and say, okay, that's a little business, that's enough for me to understand that you don't see the amount of what I'm creating and how important and valuable it is to me and how you see things. And I know that can also be like a culture thing. When they call things little, like it's not like little, it's like little. And they'll be like, oh, you got that little sandwich, that little, like it's not just for like a humbling tactic, but I know it's like a major play in like a lot of people's cultures, especially in the black community. And it can be anything being called little. Oh, look at you in that low afro. Like, I feel like it's just a way to minimize your confidence or make you feel like lower. Next humbling tactic is weaponized incompetence. And for those of my ladies that don't know what weaponized incompetence is just basically when you pretend that you don't know how to do something just so the other person can overcompensate for the work that you don't want to do. Like, so for example, if you know cooking, everyone can cook. Like, I was literally watching Ratatouille and everyone can cook, and even the rat can cook. And all you have to do is go online, look up a recipe, go to the store, figure out exactly what the recipe calls for, get your measuring cups, your measuring bowls, your spatulas, and then you cook the food and you worry about the temperature and the heat, and it's all in the recipe. You don't even gotta worry about any of that. But to push that on a woman, now we're playing into gender roles now, but to push that onto a woman, I think in a way is to kind of humble you into saying this is what your role is and stick by it instead of helping and learning and practicing interdependence. Is what I've noticed. And I never lived with a man, so I can't really like speak on that too much. I mean, I've been up under men, I dated men, like when like I could talk about stories like that, but when it comes to like living or like marriage wise, I can't really speak on that. But I have noticed like one specific man, he would do that, and every time like it came to cooking, he wasn't really knowledgeable about like certain seasonings, and I'm like, come on, like your base, like we all know what our base seasoning is: pepper, onion, garlic, paprika, like depending on what you're making. But my thing is, we all know those are your base seasonings. If you can't go on your base seasonings and wonder, oh, okay, then that's not up to me. That's weaponized incompetence. Another example of weaponized incompetence could be just small, mundane tasks like house chores or fixing things or anything that can be seen in society as dealings with a woman, and making her feel like she has to humble her down from her job, her things that she needs to do, from taking care of her hobbies, to a generalized patriarchal view of what a woman should be doing. And I've had this happen with family members countless times, where men get to sit back. You should be cleaning. You should be reading. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. Is a big humbling tactic. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. I will be coming back with a part 2 because there's so many different humbling tactics. These are only just like the little ones that you watch over, like the passive ones. Just pay attention and watch out, because not everybody has your best interest at heart. Thank you for watching. This was Lifting the Bell. Bye.